Hello everybody. How's it going? Um, I can tell you today's probably the best my throat has felt in like weeks. I'm hoping that means good things. I may need to take a break and grab some water. I might go grab some water now, but no, today's going pretty good. Um, I decided to take a break from Savage. Um, Last night I got really angry at the end of stream, and I feel really bad about it. And then, oh my God, you calling me out like this? I'll get some water in a second. I got really mad at the end of the stream, and I just wanted to kind of address it a little bit, in case it made anybody uncomfortable. Um, I get really into like being competitive with myself. Like, I'm a huge perfectionist. So if I'm not doing something perfectly, or in this situation, uh, I had to, like, my party finder got disbanded because somebody I invited had to take a phone call in the middle of raid, and it was like they really didn't give any indication what was going on. They just said, "Hey, I need to take this phone call." Didn't say how long they were gonna be. Didn't say, "Hey, I need to dip out." I got really upset, and I feel really bad about it because they are technically in my static that I meet with on Sundays. Um, so yeah, I also tried to do some prog this morning off stream, so I wouldn't like have as much. Well, I wouldn't say streaming it makes me feel pressured. Like, I'm the most relaxed I've been in a really long time. Like, streaming used to make me really anxious. Streaming raid, because of how bad things would get with hate raids and stuff. But no, I decided to try and prog it this morning. I actually made it further than I have on stream. I got to a mechanic called Hell in a Cell. Finally. But it's been really hard. PF is not the greatest. I had somebody in my group this morning. Don't have to deal with dick. Oh my God. Yes. That has helped so much. Like, I talk to Cressida about that all the time. Like, I'm still really angry like, when I think about how he treated you. Like, I'm not gonna name names. Most of my chat who are longtime like visitors know who it is. But I'm not gonna name any names. But yeah, I've had to try really hard to break out of that mentality that he put me in, when it comes to reading, because it really made me have like I reported them to Discord, but they didn't do anything. After you sent me the screenshots of what was said, I reported them to Discord, and nothing was done. So, but yeah. Oh, in game, I just kind of I blocked him, which is hilarious because Clive lives on the same server. But I'm in an FC with one of my static members, Aurora. So, but yeah, I don't have any run-ins with Shit for Brains or their partner. But yeah, I'm not gonna like gossip about it. Like, I had a falling out with her too. It was a whole thing. Cressida could probably tell you about it. Yeah, yeah, same. Same. Um, but right. No, I just like I got in a really unhealthy mentality with raiding for a while. Um, and then like everything with my last group on Balmung happened. And I took a really long break. And I like my current group, but oh yeah, did I? I did. I feel like yeah, I forget these things. It just like it gets so pushed so far in the back of my mind because it's like such a like yeah, whatever and move on. um but yeah, I'm really trying to like I'm trying to like improve as a raider, but also like let go of that mentality like that put me in a really negative space. Um and I like my group, but like I've also learned with casual groups like not everyone is going to take like your time as seriously as you feel like they should. And I feel bad about that for getting mad about that yesterday. But it was a good lesson. um, but yeah. No, so today I'm taking a break from Savage. The plan is I'm gonna work on MSQ for Clive until Cressida gets off work, and then I'm gonna do roulettes with her on Shiori. I'll switch to Shiori around probably dinner time, Eastern. But so that gives me a few hours to goof around with MSQ. I'm already like, hang on. Journal. I'm already on. Where is it? Like 84. So I'm already on level 84, so that puts me about almost halfway through Endwalker. Almost. There's probably still like the post MSQ quests. Then there's Dawn Trail, and then I have to unlock the raids. I gotta do EX to get my fucking weapon. Ugh, I don't want to do EX. Oh, I can't dope. I have like no emotes. Oh. Right. Okay. Where's Turtle? Oh, also, I got that jump potion for White Mage, but I also decided to unlock Scholar for shits and giggles. But I can't wear any of my healing gear. Oh, well, it's also not level 90, so that probably makes sense. So I'm stuck in like basic healing gear, but once I get Summoner to 90, I'll probably be able to put on that healing gear on Scholar. But yeah, I'm just chilling. Alright. Oh, I forgot I can't fly. That's a lame thing. Where's this quest? I forgot I can't fly yet. I eventually need to go unlock flying everywhere, and I hate it. Do you want to be my taxi? But it's fine. I have like a bunch of quests that I gotta run around and do. But yeah, I'm trying to just like chill and have fun. I will say I want to eventually start doing more community days. I keep trying to get that off the ground, but hasn't really been an interest. Where is the steps for this? Oh, is it this way? Oh, yeah. But yeah, I do want to do more community days where, like, I do stuff off stream, like watch movies or anime. But, like, it hasn't really gotten off the ground. Oh, but yeah, I was just thinking about it earlier today because I was talking to Cressida last night. I told her, I was like, I want to do something off stream and hang out and just like watch a movie. So like I realized that's not something I do much for my community, and I really want to if there's like ever an interest. It's outfit that embodies my bloodlust. What the fuck? I kind of want to. Let's do it. Embodies your what? This will only take a moment. Oh my god. I look so goofy. Also, it clips through my hair. There we are, all finished. Perfect fit if I do say so myself. I'd be lying if I said I understand what bloodlust is, but I assume it's something you enjoy. I made certain the clothes are flexible yet sturdy enough to endure whatever it is you plan to do while wearing them. Would you look at that? Speechless. And there I thought you may not like it. If you've a mind to try something else, why not speak to my fellow artisans? Oh my goodness gracious. What guises entail? Certain duties require you to don a disguise to complete quest objectives. You may only remain disguised for a limited time indicated by the guise status effect. Should the guise status effect expire, or you stray too far from the objective, you will lose your disguise. You may return to the starting point at any time to refresh the duration of the guise status. If it has already expired, it will need to be granted anew. Okay, give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna go grab some water since somebody redeemed hydrate. I'll just be a couple of minutes. back. I'm back. I have water. No. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Stop chasing me. You wish to try my clothes, really? Of course, it would be my honor. Did you have anything in mind? Anything with a little more flair? I'm looking for clothes with an altogether different design. And surprise me. Let's go with flair. I think I can handle that. Let's see. This should do. Some of my best work yet. Times and tastes truly have changed. It used to be so rare for anyone to request clothing with a focus on form over function. Thankfully, I had a spare concept for robes made using different fabric. I think it looks rather fetching. I was worried how the concept would turn out when you put it to the proof, but it looks stunning on you. Won't you go and show Living Way? I'm sure she's eager to see what we've come up with. Okay. This should help me move a little faster. My, don't we look splendid? The result of much trial and error, but I know quality work when I see it. Shh, you needn't speak. I can see your adoration for the moon and we Loporits in your eyes. No doubt your friends feel the same having sampled our creations. Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh my god! They insisted we sample all of their concepts ere we returned. Verily, this ensemble is most becoming. I think it's past time we return these clothes. I was so confident our garments would meet your approval. Whatever are we doing wrong? The Watcher taught us that, in his time, everyone wore the same robes. To do otherwise was against social etiquette. We thought we could appeal to modern tastes by tailoring the robes to specific professions, but Please, you mustn't be so hard on yourself. Should we resort to evacuating the people of Aetheris, they will most certainly have need of your attire. 'Tis clear you spared no effort in addressing our needs, but you must understand that we are not quite so homogeneous. Speaking for myself, what I wear now better suits my tastes, even if it is of inferior make. But here there are others whose choices may be influenced by traditions or personal experience. Rather than make assumptions for the whole, you must consider the individual and their potential preferences. I fear we've underestimated the complexity and diversity of your people. Even if we'd memorized every tome we received, I doubt we'd have fared much better. Maybe we're doing you a disservice trying to shower you with our baubles and frippery. Frippery? I've never heard that word. Thinking it was for your benefit when you'd be better off on your own. I'm tempted to look up what frippery means, but my phone is in the other room charging. There are some who might agree, people who prefer to keep others at arm's length, even when they know they shouldn't. As one such former fool, I'd like to ask you a question. This plan to evacuate and escape the final days, did it count for the reflections of the source as well? Nope. Not that I'm aware of. We're born for Hydaelyn's love for Aetheris and the salvation of the people on the star, and that star alone has ever been our aim. Surely it's better to devote ourselves to saving one world than to divide our efforts across 14 and risk failing them all. No, we want to save the first. I suppose you're right. Living Way, might we have leave to explore Bestway Burrow unattended? You have given us much to think about. Why, certainly. Until later, then. If I may, I should like to accompany thee a while longer. Really? I mean, you're more than welcome to. There was actually something I wish to speak to you about. Let's be off then, shall we? They're leaving me out. Oh. Speak with the fidgeting operatives. I might take another quick break to get a snack, because I haven't eaten since breakfast. So that was a while ago. I will be right back. I'm back. Just taking a quick. There. Quick snack break. Ugh. Everyone's been talking about the visitors come from Aetheris, and I wanted to see what the fuss was about. I was excited but now I'm worried. What if the people of Aetheris refuse to come? What if we can't save them? It's clear we've made a mess of things. Oh, but wait, you still haven't visited the domiciles. Once you've seen them, you'll understand how wonderful the moon truly is, I'm sure of it. I'll be waiting for you by the teleporter near the entrance. Oh, and the gnome's growing way, by the way. See you soon. Oh my god, leave me alone. Isn't this the entrance to the Loporrit's, beast tribe? You're here. You're really here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sorry, what should I call you? Wind up Clive? Eh? Crikey, even your names are amazing. Well, Clive, we'll be using this teleporter to return to enter the residential area. Whenever you're ready.
Ready in the teleporter.
Where did we get sent to? Nice.
A private audience, as thou didst request, for reasons I know not.
Just a precaution. I'd rather I didn't have to ask the question at all, but I take my responsibilities very, very seriously. Do you and your friends, by any chance, find our accommodation wanting? Be honest, brutally even.
Would be ungracious of me to belittle the efforts of thee and thine.
Lovely sentiment, really. But the disappointment is writ plain on your comrades' faces. It's all the more frustrating since no one will come out and say what they find wanting. If there are faults in our work, we need to know. We will do better. But time is not on our side. The final days will wait for no one. If your people are to be saved, we must take quick and decisive action. This vessel must serve as a home for as many passengers as possible, for far longer than we may like. Which brings me to my request. Our collaborators on Atheris are doing what they can to prepare for the voyage. Would you be willing to go and lend them a hand? Having seen the moon for yourself, you could speak to its many splendors, learn what else they might require, and assuage whatever concerns they have.
Wherefore wouldst thou entrust me with such a task?
How to put it? You're the only one who appears not to be wholly unsatisfied with our work. Oh, quite good at pretending that's the case, at least. Calm, collected, tactful to a fault. Very particular with your words, too. You understand that, in the face of great danger, one cannot pursue perfection at the expense of practicality. The difficult choices must often be made for the greater good.
And so fate doth conspire to set my feet upon this path once more.
Come again?
Idle musings. 'Tis no trifle thou dost ask, yet full well do I understand the urgency and necessity.
Oh, dear me! Dear me! I was terribly sorry for the mix-up. It's a bit of a malfunction. I hadn't realized the residential quarters were inaccessible, you see. But you're still in one piece. So, all's well that ends well, yes? Won't happen again. I promise.
Gosh, that was embarrassing. I promise to be more careful from now on. Since the residential quarters are closed for now, I've rerouted the teleporter to allow travel between floors instead. Hopefully it proves useful in the meantime. A shame you couldn't see it though, you really would have liked it. You can now travel between the upper and lower floors of Bestways Burrow via the teleporter. Oh my gosh, we're almost level 85. It may not seem like it, but we've been planning this for far longer than I'd care to admit. Each time we woke up, we'd have long discussions about how to save as many of you as we can. Felt it like everyone had an opinion on this or that. Excuse me. But the one thing we all agreed upon was that the people of Atheris wouldn't take action to save themselves until it was far too late. That's why we're striving to make the moon a vibrant, magical place they'd hop at the chance to visit, rather than waiting for the flames of oblivion to get them off their tails and force them to accept our invitation. The residential quarters may not be up to necessary standards just yet, but there are plenty of other places worth seeing. You've already had a look around the Caratorium, but wait until you see what's waiting for you at the east end of the borough. Follow me. Oh, do I need to take a teleporter down? Is there a teleporter around? I don't see one. Where can I find a fucking teleporter? Well, geez. Okay. I'll just jump down. Fuck it. Whee! I'm probably gonna die. Oh my god, I lived. Good, you're here. Though the door, through the door is the greatest Endsvale. It was named as such because it's the veil to end all veils, the most beautiful forest you'll ever see. We understand the people of Aetheris enjoy taking leisurely walks through natural spaces and the like, so I'm sure you'll enjoy it. How about we start with a nice stroll to the fountain? This way. Nice. Do I not have access to this aetheryte? It's not an actual aetheryte crystal. Okay. So what did you think of the forest? Isn't it positively pleasant? Simply sublime? I didn't see a forest or the trees. You don't mean those crystals up there, do you? 'Tis as transcendent as burying your face in a chocobo's plumage and taking a good long whiff. Right you are. Our forest is made of crystals and constructs, dotting the landscape as far as the eye can see. Building this place was a challenge, let me tell you. Since we were born here, we've never seen trees in person before, let alone a forest. The information sent by our collaborators was quite enlightening, but after much deliberation, we decided to use crystalline constructs in place of living trees. And thanks to our atmospheric circulation system, this place produces air as clean as that you find in a forest on Aetheris. The fountain here behind us, powered by the rather large crystal adornments up top, plays a vital role in supplying us with fresh water. Much time and effort was spent making it more spherical to spheres, and I dare say the unparalleled roundness speaks for itself. I enjoy nothing more than a nice long stretch and a spot of relaxation whenever I come here. That's the spirit. I feel more relaxed simply watching you. A sight worth the many years spent building this place. If it's not too much to ask, it's always been a dream of mine to take a walk through this forest with someone from Aetheris. Could we maybe... You will? Oh, be still, my quivering whiskers. I was thinking, Clive, that I could be more helpful to you by teaching you a little about the moon and what it is we do. When we were first created, the moon's sole purpose was to hold Zodiark, and there was absolutely nothing to be found here. Eventually, Heidelin gave us our first task: furnish the moon with propulsion systems capable of facilitating travel to other stars. It sounds impressive, and I suppose in some respects it is, but the only way it was only possible thanks to the knowledge Heidelin shared with us. We also had a lot of time to get it done. 6,000 years, give or take. But anyway, let's keep going. Gonna take a couple of minutes because I know the ad's gonna start soon. Should see the ad start any minute. Oops. Sorry, I was trying to get more comfy in my chair. It said there was going to be an ad. There we go. Oh, oops. This may come as a surprise, but we didn't begin building the habitable areas until after the propulsion systems were ready. Considering how long it took, I wish we'd started sooner. Who would have thought we'd need 4,000 years to make this? It certainly wasn't work you dare rush either. We have to create infrastructure and countless supporting systems, some of which wouldn't be operational until hundreds of years later. And there was that brief period where our productivity came to a screeching halt when the bizarre red satellite was sent up from Aetheris, the Allagan's mischief, I think. We thought maybe some new nefarious actor was colluding with Zodiark. All we could do was stand by and brace ourselves for the worst. I can't tell you how relieved when Heidelin informed us of its destruction. Oh yes, there was so much joyous humming that day. Say, do you notice anything peculiar about the treetops? I mean, apart from the fact that they're massive crystals and not trees. If I'll give you a hint, the golden rings emanating from the glowing spheres. It's the it's the golden rings emanating from the glowing spheres. Along with the device fixed near the ceiling, they fulfill a role similar to the sun and do better even. The sun and similar celestial objects in the great expanse require energy that is harmful to your bodies. These rings should shield you from the energy, while allowing you to bathe in the perfect amount of sunlight, or rather, a close approximation of it. Pretty impressive, wouldn't you say? Oh, and if you look closely, you'll see different types of trees have ever so slightly different curious for sure. Different curvature. Yes, indeed. Forest truly the greatest. I will be right back. I'm just gonna run to the restroom and we'll keep going. Okay, sorry about that. There was something else I wanted to tell you about. Oh, right. About the propulsion systems and habitat facilities were completed around 2,000 years ago. And it was with that, the most important features are fit for purpose, which was all well and good, except we will still not know we still knew nothing about the present day people of Aetheris. I don't know why I'm tripping over my words today. Why not go and visit Aetheris yourself? You might ask. Strictly forbidden. Were our technology or knowledge of the moon's true purpose exploited for evil ends, the results would have might ask. Strictly forbidden. Results purpose exploited. The results could be disastrous. Sorry. I'm gonna sit here and drink my water. Jesus Christ. Then there were a few more rejoinings, and it became increasingly difficult to converse with Heidelin. I will be right back again really quick, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna run to the bathroom and then refill my water. sorry I keep stepping away, guys. Not feeling super great today. How do you set... Okay. Jeez, it's already 4 o'clock. We're quite fortunate everything worked out as it did. Hi. Welcome in, guys. Also, I'm sorry. I had to go AFK for a few minutes. But yes, I am playing a potato. I have been a potato for a long, long time on my main. With the exception of routine inspections and maintenance, we remained asleep and waited, hopeful Heidelin would find someone who would help us. Eventually she did, and though her power was waning, we were able to speak to them directly for a short while. We shared with them everything we could, including our knowledge of the heavens and the means to travel here to the moon. They certainly didn't waste any time with what we taught them. No more than a few years after that, our collaborators found a means to... Oh, hang on. Dang it. With all the letters, books, and other resources they sent, we learned enough to start making more meaningful changes to the moon. And now you're here, hopefully enjoying yourself as much as I am. I knew you would like the greatest Endsville. I knew it. Thank you for coming here, by the way. I know it was just a walk through the forest, but it meant a lot to me. There you are. I take it you've already received the grand tour. A shame we missed it. Growing Way, I've been looking all over for you. Oh, is this about the teleporter in to the residential area? No, never mind that. We have more pressing matters at hand. Sorry, I'm trying to make my sweater more cozy here. I will be calling an emergency meeting shortly, and your attendance is required. Really? I can't imagine why you'd need me there, but if you insist... We won't be away long, so you all are more than welcome to continue looking about the borough. Now come along, Growing Way. Before we arrived, you seemed to be in the midst of a rousing conversation with our guide. Did you learn anything of import? They've spent 12,000 years preparing for this. With the appointed hour fast approaching, I can certainly understand their restlessness, but still, it remains to be seen if the final days can be... If the people can be persuaded to evacuate where there are yet no signs of the final days. Sorry. What's more, the technology of this place defies imagination. I doubt there are many who would readily come to terms with living in such surroundings. Whoever these collaborators are, unless they are possessed of the world's most charming personalities or a means to forcibly evacuate people, they will meet a great wall of resistance. Indeed, even if faced with annihilation, the decision to forsake all one knows cannot be made lightly. Forgive me, friends, but I must beg your leave. There is another matter with which yet begs for mine attention. Of course, we can accompany you if you like. Nay, that will not be necessary if you will excuse me. Tis clear now that difficult decisions lie ahead of us. Preparations for the evacuation of Aetheris is indeed crucial, but I am not yet willing to forsake our world and its reflections, and I trust that I am not alone in my reticence. Did Urianger seem strange to you, more so than usual, I mean? I know he is a penchant for keeping his own counsel, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. Would you go and see if he's alright? Yashtil and I will remain here and see what else we can learn about the final days. If you hurry, perhaps you can catch up to him. Ah! Ariandra appears to be heading towards the entrance to Bestway Burrow. Yeah, I think I may end stream. I'm not feeling great. I'll have to do more Clive stuff another day. I'm just not feeling good. Sorry about that, guys. We'll do roulettes on Friday. If I haven't capped my tomes already. But I'm just gonna go ahead and end stream. I'm sorry. I don't think anybody's streaming. Oh, man. Why is my caps lock stuck? There we go. Let's see if anybody's streaming. I know it's a little early. Yeah, I don't really see anybody online. I know it's kind of early, so I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. You guys have a good day. I will be back on Friday.